Hello there everyone, welcome back to Geekin Out. I'm your student named Myster here for another Geekin Out video. And here today, upon request, I'll be reviewing the brand new Solo trailer. I was gonna do it at first because I really don't want to get spoiled too much with this film. But because it's from a request from one of my first subscribers, freaking ese tipo nerd, I'm gonna do it for you, buddy. And let's get right into the freaking Solo trailer. And the thing is, what's great about this trailer is that they showed up a lot more Han Solo, which I was not really a big fan of in the previous trailer. Everything else was just fine from what I've seen, just that Solo didn't really sell it to me. But after watching this trailer, I am very excited. I'm optimistic about this film. Even though there are doubts with this film doing horrible in the box office because of all the freaking reshoots, the change of directors. There's a lot at stake for this film. Oh, and before we start, I will be announcing the winner of the Hulkbuster 2.0 pop figure at the end of the video, and I'll be revealing 2 giveaways for this month, so stay tuned. Alright, so let's get right into this bad boy. So the trailer starts things off in freaking Corellia. Like, we all know this is freaking Corellia, man. The shipyard, the Corellian shipyards. You could freaking tell because the freaking Star Destroyer is getting made over the freaking planet. I was like, yes, we get to see freaking Corellia for the first time in a Star Wars movie. Corellia is known for their ships. Not only they're known for their ships, they're known for their pilots. Freaking Han Solo, who's a Corellian, and also Wedge Antilles. If we get a moment with Wedge Antilles in this movie, kind of like a freaking cameo, I'm gonna be going crazy. That's my boy. Because the thing is, Han Solo's about 10 years older than Luke Skywalker, and Luke Skywalker and Wedge Antilles are about the same age during New Hope. So I would assume that Wedge Antilles at this point is pretty much like a 10-year-old. Because freaking out, this already hyping me up, man. I really want to see Wedge Antilles, you know, just like a cameo or something. That'd be freaking nice. So we pretty much follow Han Solo, which I assume going through the back alleys of Corellia, the criminal underworld. And he meets up with our boy, Lando freaking Calrissian. Oh my god, man. And because he's so smooth, so flashy, so freaking cool, he is being called the Black Elvis. I'm like, wow.
You might wanna buckle up, baby.
I'm getting all his pops.
He's the best smuggler around.
I heard a story about you. I was wondering if it's true.
Everything you've heard about me is true.
And then we get to see freaking Lando Calrissian playing the card game Sabacc with the other aliens. I'm wondering, is this the moment when Han freaking Solo plays Sabacc with Lando Calrissian to win the Millennium Falcon? Because if you guys remember,
what are you doing here? Repairs. I thought you could help me out. What have you done to my ship? Your ship? Hey, remember, you lost her to me fair and square. And how you doing, Chewbacca? You still hanging around with this loser?
And the one of the things that got me very excited watching this trailer was freaking L337, Lando's droid.
L3!
Let go of the mean man's face.
Who are these guys?
And Lead is a female droid, kind of like his bodyguard. And one of the things that hit me with so much nostalgia was L337's personality. Her personality mirrors that of HK-40 freaking 7, the old freaking Republic with Revan back in the Xbox, man, and PC, man. HK-47 was always one of my favorite droids, top droids of all time, right?
Commentary. How would you like to be the wholly owned servant to an organic meat bag? It's demeaning if, you were one yourself, I mean.
And I'll be freaking geeking out if L337 borrows HK-47's signature line.
Heard about a job. Big shot gangster putting together crew.
And one of the things I do love about this trailer, we get a chance to see a lot more of Woody Harrelson's character Beckett, the supposed mentor of Han freaking Solo.
Let me give you some advice. Assume everyone will betray you, and you will never be disappointed.
I hope I'm not the only one that noticed this, but the moment that Beckett says betray, they pretty much put focus on the young Lando Calrissian. Let me tell you, that's an epic foreshadowing. As the trailer plays out, you could definitely feel that vibe that we sense, the Han Solo that we all know and love within Beckett. You can definitely see that Beckett's personality starts transferring over to Solo. Because you can definitely see as Solo progresses through the trailer that he's driven, young, and trusting. Like, he trusts others. Like, he still has that sense of innocence within him. And he's trying to prove himself. But that's not the Han Solo that we know. This is the Han Solo before he becomes a brooding, cocky smuggler from New Hope. And I'm excited to see this brand new side of him.
I'm a driver, and I'm a flyer.
I waited a long time for a shot like this.
What do you think? Well, what do you know?
Alright, like I mentioned before, is that we didn't get enough of Han Solo in the last trailer. This time we got to see his characteristic, his personality in this film. I sensed a lot of the young Luke Skywalker within Han Solo, and it really calls out to me because I'm like, wow, we finally get to see a Han Solo that we haven't seen before, and he still feels like Han Solo.
I got a really good feeling about this.
Alright, let's talk about some of the freaking troopers here, especially the range trooper. I just picked him up the other day and he looks freaking fantastic. The only thing about the range trooper that bothers me is the fact that it is the tank trooper. They're rehashing the tank trooper's helmet from Rogue One into the freaking range trooper. You know the reason why, right? Because the tank trooper did not sell. Here's the thing though, no one remembers the tank trooper other than getting blown the hell up in Rogue One down in Jeddah. Disney's trying to bring back the tank trooper's helmet through the range trooper. You can definitely see that the range trooper is going to be getting a lot more action this time around compared to the tank trooper in Rogue One. And what's so cool, the range trooper is a bulky stormtrooper. Like, he's armored up. They're really trying to freaking make this a cool trooper, which they are. And he has magnetic boots that keeps him on top of the train whenever it's spinning around, which is pretty cool. I was like, wow. And I was wondering about that in the first trailer, like how the troopers are going to fight off against Solo and the gang when the train is spinning around the mountain. So it's going to be very interesting to see that. Alright, let's talk about the Millennium Falcon. We got a lot more scenes this time around in this trailer, but here's my problem with it. I still feel cringy whenever I see the scenes with the brand new design. I'm like, eventually I will accept it through watching the film. I'm still kind of like in the fence with the new design, but it still looks pretty cool. I would have loved it if they kept the original design, right? But changed up the colors. Brand new. I would have been fine with that. But they wanted to create a brand new design for the Millennium Falcon just because they wanted to sell toys. And I understand that. Okay, go ahead. There are cool moments with the Millennium Falcon, and I believe the fans are going to accept it better as the movie progresses. And hopefully at the end of the film, we get to see the Millennium Falcon inherit the original design that we all know and love.
You look good. A little rough around the edges, but good.
The beautiful Dragon Queen, Daenerys Emilia Clarke, playing Kira, pretty much the love interest / childhood friend of Han Solo. Which is going to be kind of heartbreaking because Kira is going to break in the hardened Han Solo that we know from the originals. And most likely, Emilia Clarke's character, Kira, is going to die. And it's going to be sad for me watching Daenerys die in front of me in the big screen. I'm like, no, Daenerys! Not the queen! Not the queen! Not the mother of dragons! No, it's going to be sad for me. Like, I don't want her to die. The queen! Alright, last but not least, let's talk about the chemistry between Han Solo and freaking Chewbacca. And yes!
What do you think? Well, what do you know?
I'm already loving the younger look of Chewbacca, and of course we get Han Solo and Chewbacca getting matching goggles, and I'm already purchasing the pop figures for those, which is very cool. I just can't wait to receive them, and they're so freaking cute, especially Chewbacca with those little goggles and his big head. I was like, oh, I want him in my life. And yes, we get a lot more action this time around with Chewbacca as he picks up a freaking human being and slams him right in the ground. Oh, my head first. Damn, that was so cringing to watch. I was like, oh god, that hurts. That hurts me so bad, so much. Oh man, you gotta love watching that because Wookiees are known for ripping the limbs and arms off people when they get angry. And you don't want to see a Wookiee when they get angry. And we get a moment between Han Solo and Chewbacca sharing his age. He's pretty much 200 years old. Wookiees are known to live up to 400 to 500 years old. And Chewbacca right now, he's in his late 30s to 40s right now. And it's pretty cool we get to hear his age and how Han Solo's reacting to that. Like,
When do you know how to fly? 190 years old? You look great. Push it!
but I'm more excited to see Han Solo save Chewbacca and receive the life-death relationship between the both of them. It's going to be very interesting. I really want to see how they play that out. And I think we get to see this moment in the trailer. And a lot of fans are speculating that the Wookiee that interacts with Chewbacca in this scene is his wife. Now, before we end our review, I want to touch on a few points in the trailer. One of them is the moment when we see a lot of the mud troopers vaguely. Like, there's a lot of darkness and mud going around, but I believe these are the mud troopers that we see from the pictures and also the pop figure that's being released pretty soon. And in that same scene, we see a brand new chicken walker. This is not the original ATST, it's something different, something smaller actually. It looks a lot smaller than the chicken walker, but it's more nimble, and from what it looks like, this new walker may have some new leaping abilities. Now, last but not least, I would like to touch on the villain of this story. I think Paul Benedict's villain character for the Solo Star Wars story, Dryden Voss, and he's not no Jedi, he's not no Sith, he is actually a criminal boss, a gangster, just like Jabba the Hutt. And also, what's cool about this new villain is that he's not no Jedi, he's not no Sith, but he carries brass knuckle dual-wielding saber blades, and he's attacking Han Solo in this one scene. And this is freaking pretty cool because we get introduced to a brand new weapon, and it's not Sith or Jedi. I just can't wait to see the history behind this villain. Solo might be the Febreze we need to get right back into the Star Wars universe, and I'm very excited to see that. Especially the fact that we might be getting Boba Fett in the Star Wars Solo story, because in the new Empire photos, we get to see the villain, and right next to him is the Mandalorian armor, samurai-like armor up there, man, right next to him. Hopefully, with the brand new armored villain, we might get a lot more Mandalorians along with this villain, Emphia's Nest. So I'm crossing my fingers that we get a squad of Mandalorians along with Emphia's Nest.
Push it!
So glad we took this job!
Alright, the moment of truth. We'll be revealing the winner of the Hulkbuster 2.0 Avengers Infinity Wars pop figure. And the pop figure goes to Mike Jones! My favorite moment would be when Thanos goes to punch Captain America and he grabs the gauntlet. Oh my god, that moment's so crazy for me because I'm just freaking thinking about what's going to happen, what's going to transpire after this, what's the consequence of standing there and grabbing his freaking gauntlet. Steve Rogers, Captain America, is using his full strength to hold that gauntlet off from crushing him. And freaking Thanos like, oh, okay, you got some strength there, boy. I got you. Can you hold on? Let's see how long can you hold this. Someone's gonna die. Someone is gonna save Captain America from his death, or Captain America is gonna die in that moment. And knowing from trailers, they switch things up. There's a twist. Oh, Captain America's gonna die, but someone else is gonna come in and die for him, save him, like pretty much a scapegoat. And I'm here like, please don't be Bucky, please! Please, Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes, no! Please, you need to become Butcher America! Please, don't die on me! Anyway, Mike Jones, I will be hitting you up pretty soon on the details of this pop figure, how to send it to you. So congratulations, bro. Alright, well now for the giveaway. I'll be giving away 2 Force Spirit Ben Kenobis, Obi-Wan Kenobis from the Black Series figure line. And in order to enter, all you have to do is comment your favorite moment from the Solo trailer and like this video. Other than that, thank you for checking out and geeking out. And I'd love to hear your thoughts about the Solo trailer. What's your thoughts, what's your theories, and how you feel about certain characters and their personality, especially Solo. Do you feel that Alden did a fantastic job in playing Solo in this film? Comment below and your thoughts. And if you like what you see and want to see more, click the like and subscribe to me. And if you want to see more of my videos, check them out down below right there. My updated review of The Last Jedi and how much it's a bad movie, and my hatred for this movie is over 9,000. So check it out. Anyway, humble yourselves and thank you for checking out Geekin Out. I hope to see you in the next one. I'm yours truly, Nate Myster, and hasta la vista.